Jim helps her around the house, picking up and such.
No! Goodness, I can't imagine what our house would look like if Theodore did the cleaning. I don't think he knows where we keep the carpet sweeper.
What?
I don't think I know where we keep the carpet sweeper either. Well, we have Beulah for that sort of thing. She is a treasure. Tell the truth, Millie. Is Normie's house clean?
Oh, quite. It sparkles like something out of an advertisement. Although, I'll tell you a secret. If you look in her icebox, you know what you'll find?
Tell me.
Frozen pie crust.
Oh, no! Stop! I cannot take it! Oh, you're the devil!
But you must swear never to mention it. She'd positively die of embarrassment.
Listen to us, gossiping like real girlfriends.
Yes, these past few weeks have been such a kick.
I never had girlfriends when I was younger, did you?
I have a few.
Of course you did. You're delightful. I always tried. You know, there was this girl in my neighborhood, Fanny Robinson. Her cat had kittens and all the other children would come over to play with them, you know. And I thought, oh, I can do that. Fanny's not the only one who can get people in the door with a few fur balls. So I got a side of bacon and a pillowcase and I trapped every darn stray cat in the neighborhood, hid them in our cellar.
How many cats are we talking here?
Oh, probably 15, 16. So many cats. And then I invited everyone over.
How did that turn out?
There were a lot of injuries. But after that, everyone called me Kitty.
Ah, well, how about that? Thank you so much for recommending that bakery, Kitty. I can't believe all I picked up.
The French, they make the best pastries.
I do like a good crepe.
Always buy bread from the French, your produce from an Irishman, and get your meat from a Pola.
I'll keep that in mind. I best get these things put away.
Oh, Millie, you're my very dearest friend.
Oh, Kitty, that's so unlikely. I mean, we've only known each other a few weeks.
Oh, no, I'm quite sincere. You and Normie are such fun. We're going to have so many adventures together.
Of course we will. Now, I hope you'll forgive me.
Something's been bothering me, Millie dear. I was hoping I could speak to you about it. What's about Normie's husband?
Well, of course, you can speak to me about anything at all. What about Jim?
Well, oh, this is so delicate.
No, I insist.
I don't wish to offend.
Please, we're your dearest friends. I told you about the pie crust. We have a bond.
That is true.
Confide in me, Kitty.
Well, it's just that when you see the Baxters together, Jim seems a little...
Young.
Young?
Younger than Norma.
Does he?
People usually don't notice.
I'm good at noticing things.
Yes, you are.
So unusual.
There's a year or two between Normie and Jim, but nothing scandalous. Some fellows just have those faces, you know?
Oh, like Mickey Rooney.
Exactly, like Mickey Rooney.
Well, that makes sense. I could tell something was off. I just couldn't...
Also, Jim didn't go to war like Bob did, and I think that ages a man. Oh, war. I cannot stand war. It's just awful, don't you think?
It is.
It is.
And gracious, Teddy keeps talking about Korea now. What if it happens all over again? We've got to stop those communists and drunks and fags before they destroy America.
Well, I hope you'll excuse me.
That's why what our boys do is so important. We have to protect our future, make it safe. Imagine one day you having to send your son out in uniform to fight those freedom-hating primitive monsters.
Wait, when did I have a baby again?
Well, really, sweetheart, you're not getting any younger. I just naturally assumed...
Oh, Kitty, feel my hands.
Whatever for?
Aren't they terribly soft?
Oh my, they are.
It's Mrs. Franklin's hand cream, and it belongs on your dressing table.
Well, if it's Mrs. Franklin's, doesn't it belong on her dressing table?
Oh, you're such a card. Go to the bedroom. You'll see it right by my jewelry box. Give it a try while I put these parcels away in the kitchen.
All right, I will.
Operator, I'm concerned my line isn't working. Could you test it for me, please? Georgetown, 1734. Thank you.
Oh, Millie! It smells like gardenias! Joan Crawford's favorite!
Hello? Thank you, operator. Oh, hi, Bob, darling. Home? Early? Really? Oh, darling, an early dinner and a show. That would be heaven. An hour? I suppose I could be ready in an hour. I'll have to say goodbye to Kitty, though. I love you, dearest Bobby, wonderful man. Oh, Kitty, did you hear? Dinner and a show.
Oh, what a dear man!
I'll have to rush. I need to change. Oh, my hair.
I wish Teddy was still so romantic.
Bob.
I'm home.
How?
The trolley, as usual.
But you were just on the phone.
Was I?
Oh, Kitty, dear, that was ages ago.
No. It couldn't have been.
Oh, my. The same thing used to happen to my Aunt Regina.
Really?
You remember poor Aunt Regina, Bob, darling.
Poor Aunt Regina.
What happened, Aunt Regina?
Her memory started to slip. Whole afternoons. And then a week or two. Although I'm sure that's a long way off.
Suddenly I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, I hope it's not the hand cream. It could be an allergy.
Really?
Yes. You hurry home and scrub up. We'll leave the hand cream for Mrs. Franklin from now on.
So sorry to rush off, Bob.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you, Mrs. Sanderson.
Oh, what's the show, Bob?
I wonder what you mean.
The show we're seeing tonight, Bob, on a little surprise date.
Oh, Cole Porter, I think, Paris, or anything goes, maybe? It eludes me.
Where's it playing? I love Cole Porter.
Oh, Cole Porter. Pity about that horse falling on him. That sounds just awful, don't you think?
Yes?
Teaches us all to be more careful. I'm always on the lookout for falling horses. Now, anytime I leave the house, do be careful if you see any mounted police.
Oh, goodness, I will.
Tom!
Tom!
What was that about?
Nothing. Hand cream, misdirection. That is not an intelligent woman. You're home early.
Thought that wackadoo would never leave. This is a nice surprise.
Looking for Norma. She left work.
In the middle of the afternoon.
Sent a note. She wasn't feeling well. I tried phoning here, but no one answered.
I've only just returned. I've been out most of the day with Kitty.
She hasn't come home since I got in from school.
I hope she's all right.
I do too. Our principal's retirement party's tonight. I'll need a wife.
Well, if she'd hired a car, she'd have been here by now.
Well, do you think she went to a doctor? What was wrong?
I'm not sure. I hadn't spoke with her since this morning. Meetings. We let 6 more people go today. That's 91 in 3 weeks. For those keeping score. Jack Purefoy is delighted. He's reporting the body count in a Senate committee hearing as we speak.
I'm so sorry, Bob.
The problem is Lafayette Park. Men arrested for loitering late in the evenings, looking to screw in the bushes, the bathroom stalls.
Lafayette Park after dark. Not pretty.
What do you know of it?
Enough to stay away.
Oh. We've seen it come so many times, we don't even have a conversation about it anymore. If Lafayette Park is on your record, you're out. No exceptions.
Well, there's only one reason they'd be there.
Generally, I'd agree with you. But Oswald Neves swore today that his citation was all a misunderstanding, that he'd been walking his brother's dog, didn't know the neighborhood he was in. The worst of it is, I think it really was just walking that dog.
Then why fire him?
Because he was arrested for loitering in Lafayette Park.
But if he didn't...
We can't take chances, Mildred. Think of the public perception. That kind of information, it leaks out. What would people think?
That he was walking a dog?
No, that's not what they think.
Norma, you had me worried. Are you all right?
I'm fine. No. Everyone?
You left without speaking to me.
Been in closed session since this morning. When could I have? You received my note, did you not?
Well, yes, but I still
Wanted to
think
get a jump start on the weekend.
I had a sick headache. Needed some fresh air.
Feeling better now?
I am, Jimmy. Thank you.
You sure? You seem a little tense.
Nothing a hot bath and time alone with you won't cure, darling. Good night, Bob. Jimmy,
Norma, Principal Stone's retirement party's tonight.
send my best. Give my regrets.
Well, I can hardly go stag. Everyone's bringing spouses. What would I
Say
say?
whatever you like. Lie. It's what we do. It's all we do.
What has come over you?
You want to keep Millie's picture on your desk, Bob? Go right ahead. If I have to throw in my darling Jim to the girls at the coffee counter once in a while, no real harm, but lately we're living the falsehood full time and it's exhausting. We don't even get to have the real relationships we're supposed to be protecting because we gotta be show ponies for the safety and comfort of people we can't stand.
We're in very special circumstances
Jesus
right
Christ,
now.
I know that, Bob. Every poor bastard you fire walks right by my desk, sobbing and destroyed, and I sit there, staring at my wedding band, feeling every inch the fraud I am. And today, when Oswald Neves, who you know is not a damn fag, walked out with his life in a shambles, unemployable, fired for something that isn't true for him, but is very true for the four of us. It just got to me. But I will do it, Bob. For you, for us, for this arrangement we have. I will go back there on Monday morning and do it. As long as tonight you get out of my house. Let me be myself, take a bath, and fuck my wife. Will you do that for me, boss? Huh? Could you please afford me that tender courtesy?
Norma, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, Jimmy, but you're on your own tonight.
No problem. It's fine, truly. You get some rest.
I will.
Babe, you want a drink?
No, just come sit with me. Oh, I'm sorry. It's getting a little tricky, isn't it?
It is. The arrangement allows us a lot of freedom other people don't have. I love our life.
When we're home alone. When we're home alone, I love our life. When we're out getting manicures with Kitty Sanderson and gossiping about our husbands, I'm frankly underwhelmed by my existence.
Everyone puts on a public face, Norma, but people are entitled to private lives.
Private lives, not secret. Come on, when we all agreed to this, did you really consider the fact that we'd be spending the rest of our lives playing house with Bob and Jimmy? Can you picture us at 60, taking vacations to Atlantic City, staying in adjoining rooms, and staging this elaborate display for the comfort of strangers? I love you, but I'm growing weary of hating myself for it.
I understand.
I had hoped for children one day.
I know.
But how? How could I ever bring a child into whatever this is? So there goes another hope, another compromise to the world at large.
It's not an impossibility, darling. It's just not something we can do right now.
That's what I mean, Millie. Are we actually laying down any plans for the future? Are we just exhausting ourselves with maintaining the here and now?
I understand. You're right. I'm on your side.
Okay. Well, is our side different than the boys next door?
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't either, but I think there's trouble brewing. But you're on my side.
I'm on your side. I love you.
I love you too.
Let's get you in a bath.
That sounds marvelous.
Now wash your hair, and you will hear the terrifying tale of how Kitty Sanderson got her name.